Hello, friends. Welcome to Behind the Designs, where I create a beautiful life through creative planning. I'm Stephanie, and today I'm going to do the most exciting part of the month, which is to give my mini Discbound planner a refresh. All right, so as you know, I have already done the unboxing of the February kit, and I'm telling you, it's just gorgeous. You will not be disappointed if you pick it up. So I'm going to do a refresh, and as I told you, I was going to be doing a Saffiano cover. So this is the Rouge Pink, and it matches my junior and now my classic. Granted, it may only be for February, but that's okay because I, really love matching my mini, which is my everyday, to the theme of the kit. So that's what we're going to do for February. Here is my mini currently. To save a little bit of time, I did go through and I pulled out all the guts. So today I am saying goodbye to this gorgeous white cover, or cover I should say, with the white flowers. And these discs, I think these were the blush rose maybe? This I think is blush copper. Like I've said before, so many discs, so little time to remember all the names. But I'm switching out of this. I did, off to the side here, I have pulled out everything that was in here, and it will get transferred over. So what I'm going to start doing first is I'm going to get this out of the way. I'm going to pull over. Let's see if I have room over here. There we go. Okay, I'm going to pull over my cover. I'm going to get my discs, or first let me get my discs onto my cover, my new cover. I say cover, but this is a cover as well as this. This is a wraparound cover. So I'm going to get my discs onto my cover. So let's go ahead and grab that. Okay, these are my dashboards. And then behind this card, let me set that there for a minute, is all the little goodies. Let's tuck that up there. And then all my dashboards. And then my new focus notes. So I'm going to get my discs. We're going to get going on this cover. I have been wanting to make sure that I keep these last two videos quick. Or I shouldn't say quick. I mean, they are a little long, but I'm just over here cutting open the box to get the discs out. Okay. So this is now my second set of 2-inch blush copper discs. So the 2-inch is on my classic. I have the 1 and I believe it's the 1/4 inch on the junior. But of course, as you know, my mini needs to have the 2-inch. So, okay, one more. Oh, no, one too many. Okay, right? 3, 6, 7. All right. So this is, again, you can choose how you want to put together your cover, but I still don't know if I'm going to do this or this. I think I'm going to still do the window. So let me get my plastic off. As I was preparing for this video, I had, of course I pull out all the fun things. I have some heart sticky notes and some paper clips. But this it's a placemat, this heart. And look at the color of this. You can see it against the blush copper, but this is a gorgeous color pink. And I thought, that would look really sweet in a set of discs. Just a little sidebar. Let's see if I can get this off. Okay. So again, I always pull the paper towards the disc edge and it usually just pops right off. And we can go ahead and dispose of that. And same for this, we're going to pull it. It's on the inside of the cover towards the discs. Perfect. We also have, and you may hear it, I don't know, but we are in the middle of like sort of a winter storm. We've got a lot of wind coming in, and so you may hear that. Let's pop these on gently. So we're already, again, we're doing February. We're setting up our February, but they are already showing us, ooh, I don't want to take out my finger. That one was a tough one. Sidebar. So Jane's Agenda is already giving us a glimpse into our March kits, and there is just some really sweet things coming. I am excited, but we're focused on February for now because that's what we're setting up. So let's go ahead and get this cover in here. All right. So let's give this a shot. Again, I'm going to try and rock these in. That seems to be the best technique I have found to get these on. I would assume it's the same whether it is classic or mini, because it just feels like if you rock it on, it's, as I struggle on the last two, if you rock it on, it seems to go on better, and then you don't have the risk of like breaking the plastic. It is a heavy duty plastic, but still, you never know, right? All right, so here is my beginning setup. Obviously, it needs a little stability in it. I've got my window for the cover. Now is just the issue of deciding what do I want to put in. So as you remember, there was this. Let's see. I realized that this is, I just don't know if I like the two flowers together. Again, sorry for the glare on that. I do think I may use this in the back, but let me get to that. So the two that I had so here's February, so that's going to go in the front. So there is this. This was one. I don't know that I even want the February in. I think I'm going to put that just for the agenda. So there's the typewriter. There is this and this. I think color-wise, I think the typewriter goes the best. So I'm going to go with the typewriter. Okay. So let's get that in there. And then I can start adding some of these elements that are off to the side, because that's what's going to help give the disc some stability. All right, so this is my new cover. Now, I did think about pulling in, and I'll see later if I like the way it looks. Pulling in the 2025 vellum, I'll see. Let's start getting some stuff in here though. So we have my calendar. Let's put this here. Okay. Yeah, I am so super excited for this. I'm especially excited for that tissue paper. Yeah, I am loving it. The pattern is just so pretty. I'm not going to add these in until I get this reassembled. All right, we have our future plans. The nice thing when it's so low in the paper is that I can easily go through and rock these on. Once it gets, towards the back more, it tends to get a little bit harder to do that. I also have coming a few other elements or pieces to this that I'm looking forward to, and I'll do more on that when they get here. I am just everything pink. I mean, I love different shades of pink. So, like I couldn't say I don't like the lighter color. I mean, it's not my favorite, but anything pink I do love. So this is exciting. And it's yet to be determined. I haven't decided yet how often am I going to change these discs out, Obviously more to come on that. as I use it a little bit more into 2025. I guess I'll discover that as it occurs. Let's see, we have reference. This is the last of this section. And what I look forward to is come next year, so 2026, you know, when I get a February kit, I'll be able to mix and match all of the dashboards. I'll have more than enough to work with. So, oops, I'm happy about that because, you know, you can always, always use more dashboards and options. I do like the options. Let's see. Let's see if I can get all of these on. Some of the papers behind this books to read are Happy Planner papers. So, and they are, I'm not lying, quite a job to, unless you trim them down to get them to go over the discs. So next is this. These are the Jane's Agenda mini tabs. And as you recall, I've added on my own labels. The labels are available in the Behind the Design shop now. And at the moment, I only have a piece of paper in here because I'm working on something. And let's see. Then there's marketing. And I'm just going to pop these all back in. It's really kind of easy and quick to go through these. It's not very tedious at all. And as long as when you pull them out and really put them back in, you only take, you know, 3-4 papers at a time, it should work out and not cause any major issues. Meaning, it should not, you know, wear down or ruin your disc punch area. Again, if you're someone who just, you know, grabs and rips and bundles, that might be a bit much if you're going to change your discs every month. But if you're not, you could very easily stick with just, you know, 4 or 5 papers at a time, gently pull them off each one. And, you know, changing out your discs will not be a major catastrophe to the disc punch edge of your papers. And here are the remainder of those sticker sheets that I put in the shop. I use the stickers for my own. And let's see. Let's try and get these. When I was taking them out, I was just piling them, and then they got to be quite the mess. And they didn't quite go back together where they normally do. Okay. And I'm sure over time, if I continue to do, so this is February. So this may be where I want to put my vellum. I'll see. So over time, I'm sure these cardstock dashboards will take a toll, but, you know, no problem. You know, I can replace them. One fix that you can do with them is along your edge, if you start to see them getting worn, put some packing tape on the edge, fold it over, or put it on both sides, whichever works for you. And then either repunch or recut out the holes, and that'll just give it a little bit more stability. It'll give you a little bit more time with them so that you're not replacing them too quickly. And for each month, I do have the vellum. So this is for April. On each one, there's a quote. Now for the dashboards, I do put those in. I try and put them in individually because, again, you have more control over it and you won't, you know, really damage your papers. So, you know, just go slow. Nothing's wrong with that. And we're halfway there just about. At least for getting this, all this back in there. Okay. So I am at the halfway point. So what I'm going to do is, rather than have you watch, I'm just going to pop in the last 6 months and then I'll be back. Okay, so I'll finish filling in the remainder of this. So this is my shop tab, but I took out what was there because I did not have anything covering it. So I just didn't want to have that kind of hanging out there. So you can see the discs don't, you can still rock them, but they're not as easy. All right, so everything in this section, again, I'm just going to try and keep it on hush hush. Just until I can get this all put out there. So again, these are all happy planner papers, so I'm just going to, I don't worry about those because I have a bunch of those. All right, so I get them all on here. I did. Okay. Oops. Yeah. All right, almost. Okay, affiliate section. I do have something, but again, I didn't have a dashboard in there yet. Oops. Maybe I should do it this way. All right, and then we have some meeting notes. These are just, again, these are purely for notes. It's not really meeting notes for me. And then my, just dusting off the little pieces because it tends to get, they're very clingy. All right, and then the next dashboard. I've got notes that I'm going to keep hidden. All right. And then the final tab is just a notes tab. So let me take the paper, since these are a little bit harder to get in there. Okay. Okay, we are reassembled. So let's make sure that I have nothing. It's so clingy that I'm just going to make sure nothing's on there, because when I slide it into the planner cover, I just don't want to have anything scratching it. That's key for me. Okay, so let's get it now into this wrap cover, the Saffiano. And now this is, the wrap covers come in different sizes, so make sure you select the size you need. If you have all this, you probably want a 2-inch, and that is different. So be sure when you select your size planner, mini, classic, letter, what have you, that you're also selecting, if you're getting a wrap cover, the correct size for the wrap cover. So I am going to, let me make sure I'm in here straight. I think I am. I felt like it was bowing out there. So let me just put some of this back. So you can really tell with ease the inserts that are Jane's agenda. And there's a reason, because her inserts are cut for her disc. Now, I do have a Happy Planner punch. I do have the, I have an arc punch. And I also have the We Are Memory Keepers disc punch. Now, Jane has said in past videos that the closest disc punch to her shape, her disc shape, is the Levenger punch. So if you're looking to get as close, I mean, she says it's pretty close, then that might be the one you want to look at. So we're all in here. I've got some dashboards, and I've got my focus notes too. All right, so we have February. So I think what I want to do is, since I have a front and back, I think I'm going to put this in future. And then I'm going to put the match to that in the back. So it really becomes a back cover. Like if I had the cover pulled out, you'd see it through the like glass or the plastic cover. So I think I'm going to do that. And then, oh right, I have the calendar. So let's go to agenda. What have we got? Okay. So agenda, I was thinking this vellum, and I am just losing things all over the place here. Should I? Yeah, let's put this here. I kind of like it there. That's cute. And then what have I got left? I've got 2 left. Which ones do I really want to get something under? Because I do have some other things coming, so I don't want to overfill with extras that I don't need. Let's see. Let's put one here. Let's put this train. Full steam ahead on that strategy, right? How does this page look? Oh, that is the beginning of the page. I only have one left. I have one in agenda. Let's see, there's this, meetings, projects. I think I'm going to put it here, marketing. Because I will be visiting this section quite a bit, and so why not, right? Now, my focus outline. So for me, this is kind of, you know what? I think I'm going to put it for now, since I have not put anything in it yet. I'm going to put it under the strategy section. Let's see. Doesn't mean this is where it's going to stay, but for now, this is where it's going to go. Now, I don't need this. Let me keep it in here because I want to show you something that I talked about in Tuesday's video, which is, let's go here. So with the Saffiano covers, they are a bit stiffer. So, you know, you'll just have to work it in. And then I'm going to take this and put it back here. This is just my notes section, so it's just extra pages. And so, if you remember, when I talked about using the focus outline, I work it just like my weeks, where I'm going to use this as the focus. I'm going to fill this out for my focus. But then over here, I'm going to use it as notes for this focus. Now, when you first get it, the general rule is, not even a general rule. It's your planner. You can do what you want with it. But the way the weeks are designed is this is your week, and then the back side is for that week. But I don't use it that way. I use it as here's the week, and then here's the notes for this week, not the prior week or current, however you want to look at it. So, point is, what I talked about doing was, because here, if you start brand new on this one page, you don't have that. You don't have this page here. So all I suggested was you put in this, and you can do whatever you want on the front of this. But then here you go. Now you have your dot grid to this focus, you have a dot grid to this focus, and so forth. So that is what I meant when I was talking about that. So I now have everything in here, and the question was, in my mind, let me just see. I'm going to see if I like it. I may not like it. Let's take out the 2025 vellum from January. And let's just see if I like it. Okay. Will I like it here? No. because it gets covered up. Okay, see how easy that was? All right, so I'm just going to kind of tuck that back in there. And I'm going to start getting this decorated. Now, as you know, we did get the pink mild liner, so that's going to go into the pen holder on this side. And, oops, my little heart is shifting around. And let's see, this is my today marker. So since we're going to be going into February, and I can feel this is kind of full, so I may take out some of those focus pages. So I'm going to move this right to February, and I'm going to do it just to the first week, which also happens to be my birthday week. Although if you ask my husband, there is something on here, I forgot to take it off. Although if you ask my husband, I milk my birthday for an entire month. So, you know, I say it's my birthday week, but yeah, it's my birthday month. All right, so now let me go back here. Look how gorgeous this is, right? Oh, I'm so excited for this. Okay, we have these, and I do like to put this card up here. And okay, so I stepped off to grab this out because if you remember when I did the stickers, I discovered I can tuck them into here. So I am going to do just that. And again, this is, let me show you a trick. Okay, so I keep all the cardboards that come with the kits. Let me pull this out so you can see what I'm doing. And what I do is sometimes when you first, again, this is a Saffiano cover and it's going to be stiffer. So sometimes you got to work out those pockets. So this is all I do. I take the cardboard that came with the kit and I push it as close to the top as I can, all the way back, pull it out with a bit of a struggle because I do push it all the way, and then I go down to the bottom and do the same thing. This helps to kind of release the pocket a little bit. It's just a little trick I do. It seems to work fine, so that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to tuck my label stickers in there because there are some labels that I am going to be using, I think, in my weeks. So I'm going to tuck those in there. So let's get this one back. All right. And I've got my page flags. This is cute here. And let's see. Do I want to paper clip these? I feel like this needs more. Let me do this. I tried to pull out a bunch of things, anticipating that I might use them. And I do kind of like the darker calendar for this corner because it kind of works with the typewriter, right? So let's get this one here. And that one can stay there. Or should I put my notes here? And then do this one here. The struggle's real. Okay, those I'm going to put onto my, so now there's a question of where do I want to put these? What do we have? Love is for the way you look at me. Yes, I do love that here. Let's see, I'm going to take one of my gold clips. Do I want to do gold? Or do I want to do my heart? It's like a little heart paper clip. I think, if I can get it to work. Or does it go this way? Probably that way. Okay. You can't see it too well, but it is a heart. I do like that there. And then I have this one. I do think I like this one here. So for that one, I am going to tack this on to this one down here. All right, and then I have my sticky notes, which we are going to put onto a few onto this. So this is, all right, I'll just take like 3 or 4. I do like to have a sticky note available. I do like to put them on there occasionally. So let's see, how can I do that? I have to do it this way. Okay, perfect. And then I've got it all in here, right? Oh, I need a pen. Let's see. Do I want to go all pink? I like that. That was easy. Okay, there we go. All right, here we are. So I have, let's just see. We're going to have to work this little baby out. All right. Yes, I have a lot in here. Oh my gosh. Yes, I think I'm gonna have to take out some of those focus notes because you can see, look at it. Ooh, that's tight. So I'll pull some of those out. I'll do that, after I'm done here. But here is my Rouge Pink Saffiano wrap cover for my mini. Inside, I have given it some pocket decor. I've got a, quick glance calendar. I do not like how this is bulging out, so I think what I'm going to do is put this back the way I had it and tuck this in down here. Or you know what? Let's just take a couple. Let's take a couple. I don't need them all. And what if I put it here? Perfect. Then I have them available. Okay. So I've got my Friction pink pen, which is, I believe it's an 05. And my little quick glance calendar, some pocket decor. I have my divider label stickers in here. Here's this gorgeous pink cover. And it's got that lovely typewriter behind it. Thank you, Jane, for taking a picture or having a picture taken of your typewriter. I love it with this cover. I've got my little love quote card with a heart paper clip on our wedding picture. Nothing has changed with the guts, other than I did add this picture to the future. I did not add anything to goals. And then I added the other one to my strategy tab, marketing. I put all the roses in the beginning. And agenda received the vellum, which I may still move around. I'm not sure yet. I couldn't put it here because this already has, if I can separate it, this already has a February vellum. So I don't think I'm going to change that. I put some sticky notes on my February page finder. We go all the way back and oops, I have my shop. I'll fill that in. I'll put the papers back in after I'm done. Content. Oops. Affiliates, which again, I bent this and so now it keeps pulling up. I'll put that in after I'm finished. Meetings, projects, notes. And then at the back is this extra cover. So it's just something when you get to the back. I never thought of it, but it's just a little extra something in the back. Nothing's wrong with that. I love how it looks. Gorgeous. Okay, so that was a quick and easy February refresh. And I'm loving this pink, this gorgeousness. I mean, look at it all. I feel like I can hear angels sing. Oh. I have also my rose mild liner. I'm loving these matching mild liners to the monthly kits. Love, love, love. My Friction pen, and I am ready to rock and roll and do it for February with love and roses. All right, so I want to thank you so much for joining me today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider hitting that subscribe button as well as the bell notification. And I will have whatever supplies I can linked in the description box below. I do believe this is linked, but there may be few of these. So if you love this pen, you may want to go out and grab it. Use the link below before they're gone. And I hope you have a wonderful day as you create a beautiful life, one mini planner setup at a time. Thank you for watching.